What's happening there, NWIRC? This is going to be a really cool video. We're going to take the suspension parts from this Arrma Kraton EXB and we're going to swap them over to this Arrma Mojave 8S build that I've done, which I'll link down in the description if you want to see how to build an 8S system. As you can see, this truck is brand new. We haven't done anything to it. What I want to do is take the suspension arms and I want to swap them over to the Mojave to give it a wider stance. We may have to trim the body. I don't think we will, but I'm still going to use these tires. The Kraton tires will stay with the Kraton. Also like to let you know that I did order all the parts needed to convert this, so that way he could keep his Kraton the same. We were going to put the Mojave parts in here, decided not to because we like the wider stance. It makes it more stable. Alright, so stay tuned because I'm going to get Vinny in here and he's going to do the complete swap out of everything you need to do. We're going to have him start out by removing these A-arms, everything here needed, and then he's going to swap them over to this 8S Mojave build. As you can see here that Vinny went ahead and took off all the A-arms. Very simple, easy to do. So Vinny's going to bring in the Mojave, get these installed, we shall return. Alright everybody, so Vinny has all the arms removed from the Mojave and I want to show you the difference. If you look here, this is the Mojave arm, this is the Kraton arm. And look at the difference in the length. There's got to be at least an inch, inch and a half there, if you guys can see that on camera. And we'll also show you before and after when we get this all together. And it's just a huge difference in width, so stay tuned. We're going to have Vinny go ahead and install this. We will show this on camera and get right back to you. Alright everybody, as you can see, the Kraton arms are installed, and my god, this thing has such a wider stance from the factory. I'm going to have Vinny go ahead and install the front and rear T-bone bumpers, and we shall return with the body, tires and wheels to see what this whole project looks like. Everybody, check out the stance on this MoKraton. That's what we're going to call it, the MoKraton. Everything is installed, ready to go. A couple of things here I want to note is that we did bottom out the ride height, so the springs are completely compressed. I do have some Arrmas, the strongest 70mm springs that they carry. I want to use them for both front and rear. And I'm also thinking about buying the Kraton shock towers, because if you notice on the Kraton, you have some adjustability here where you can move your shocks, or maybe I'll order some from M2C Racing if they make them, or maybe Vidavon or something. But you get more adjustability, and I do believe that the Kraton towers would work better than the Mojave ones. But for right now, I'm going to get them springs installed along with some other upgrades that I've bought. So let's go ahead and fit the body on and show you guys what it looks like. So now you have a good idea on how much wider your Mojave is going to look. Now one thing we will have to do is trim our wheel wells just on these body lines here. I'd also like to mention that these are the DeBoot Cater T's. These are belted, so I'm not worried about them ballooning. They don't balloon at all on my 6S. But any kind of jump or anything like that, as you can see, it's gonna hit the wheel. And we don't want that, so we're just gonna go ahead and trim these off, and we'll do this in another video with all the other upgraded parts that we had gotten for this. But this is gonna give you a good idea of what your Mojave will look like with Kraton arms. In the description, I will have the links to all the parts to convert yours over. So stay tuned for the next video. When we get all the upgraded parts on, we'll trim out this body, show you guys how we do that, and go from there.